Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quick video on how to make french fries and hamburgers at home, just in case there's those of you who can't find those in the store and you're missing them. It's super easy to do. You want to take a potato, you want to slice it. I do it lengthwise as to the thickness you want of fries. Be careful for your fingers if you haven't done this before. Like this is about thickness I do. Then you're going to gather them all up, put them on a sheet that's either got parchment paper or splat sheet like I have, and oil up your fries. I use olive oil. So let's see if I can get a shot of, here's the fries. And then I like to use olive oil. And I don't measure, I just kind of go like that. And then I like to add a bit of salt. Pink salt is the best. And while you're cutting up your fries, you're going to heat up your oven. I put mine at 325 and I bake them for about 20 minutes. Flip them. So basically take your spatula and shift them around so that they're going to get brown on all sides. And then I put them on for another 20 minutes. I do that about 4 times or until they're as crispy as we like them. It takes around 45 minutes to an hour. Again, depending on how crispy you like your fries. So that's a simple way how to make fries. At home, oven fries, we prefer them. The other thing is making hamburgers. So I have 2 packages of hamburger meat, ground burger, and I put 2 eggs in there. I put salt and pepper and a bit of garlic powder in there, and then I just mix them together, and then I make patties. I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so I got my meat all mixed together. I like to keep it fairly simple, just beef, eggs, garlic, salt, and pepper. But you can stretch your meat if you need to by adding vegetables to it. Some people do cook carrots or peppers, red or green, mushrooms, cheese, beans. There's just so many things you can actually add, and onions, garlic, anything you can add to your burgers to really stretch it out. Some people like to add oatmeal or breadcrumbs. I don't do either one of those because my family doesn't like them, but this is what I do. Straight up beef. I'm getting ready to form the patties. I'll show you real quick. If you're doing them on the barbecue outside, friends have told me that you can form them, put them between parchment paper or wax paper and freeze them. Take them out of the freezer and then plop them on your barbecue from there. I don't do that. I just put them inside. Let's see if you can actually see here. My setup's a little bit different. This is kind of a spare of the moment idea. I thought maybe somebody could use, since situations are different. So I just take a good handful. I try and flatten it out as good as possible because, again, try and stretch the meat. Usually everybody likes about a burger, burger and a half, 2 burgers. So I'd like to try and do that as much as possible, but sometimes it's not filling enough, so it's nice to have sides like applesauce or salad or carrot sticks. Sliced apples are a good one. We're making fries tonight. But there's ways you can fill up too, right? Add extra stuff. But this is just kind of how we do it. I lay them on top of the onions, usually when they're a little bit more cooked down than what they are right now. It will cook as we go here. So like that, form your patties, flatten them out, squish them together really good, put them in the pan, and you're going to let those cook down. You're going to cover them for a little bit. You want your heat to be about medium, a little bit over medium maybe. You're going to put the cover on. There's going to be juice that comes up in here. Once you get a good juice in the bottom, you can take the cover off, flip them, slice up some cheese if you want cheeseburgers, cover back on so that the cheese can melt, and then voila, you have burgers. I hope that... Alright, so this is what I mean by juice. That's exactly what I want to be happening in there. They're a little pink, you can see. That's okay, because on the other side they're like that. You're going to flip them over carefully. They should hold together pretty good. That one's coming apart. I got them a little tight. I'm going to flip them without this being a video. But they're all flipped. And one thing to keep in mind is that a lot of times your burger will shrink if you're making homemade burgers. It just depends on the fat content in your meat. But these I'm happy with. I'm going to put the lid on for a few more minutes. And then I will add some cheese and let that melt down. Okay, so the fries are about half done. That's kind of how they look for us here. I'm going to be putting them on for another 20 minutes at least, if not 30, and then they should be baked up. They take time, but they're worth it. So the juice in here is going down nicely. I'm going to put some cheese on here, and then I'm going to put the lid back on and let it fully melt the cheese. So what are your favorite toppings on your burgers? You know, in the comments. I'm going to put avocado on mine. Good fats are a great way to add, make your meals more filling. Avocado is definitely a good fat. I was able to get some really nice ones at Costco not too long ago. So yeah, put those on and put the lid back on and give it a few more minutes. Just watch them, make sure it gets melted and not overly melted. And then I'll let them cook for a few more minutes with the lid off before I serve them up. So those fries are pretty much done. I'm going to take you over to the hamburgers on my messy kitchen. These hamburgers are pretty much done as well. Two add-ins I like to add into burgers I forgot tonight was Worcestershire sauce and liquid smoke if you have it and you want to get fancy. They taste amazing. So as you can see, the drippings are pretty much done. And the cheese is nicely melted. So we're ready to eat. Another thing I thought to mention too is like we do bunless burgers at our house. We have been for years. I just try to cut down how much gluten we're all eating and how much bread. But I did share a white bread recipe not that long ago. The recipe will be up on the blog really soon, but it's on YouTube. It's on my Instagram account. You can find the basic recipe there. And you can make that into burger buns. Like half of it can make a loaf of bread and half of it can make buns for your burgers. Sourdough, I have my sourdough recipe up on the blog. You could do that as well. It'll just taste a little bit different. It depends if you like that or not. It might not rise as high. You would shape your buns, let them rise for probably about an hour or two till they double in size, and then bake them probably from anywhere from maybe 20 minutes. Just watch them. You'll know. Tap on the top and they'll be done. Slice them after they're cooled. Put your burger in. Delicious. But we do bunless burgers, so tonight there's no bun. Homemade burgers and fries, super easy to do. I hope this helped someone. Bon appetit!